Hey kids, this is Trigger Mortis here. I just wanted to go very quickly over the kind of editing things that I do with my video. So we're going to start off here with a scene from the original Space Runaway Ideon. This is a very quick little scene with Kasha talking with Cosmo. And Kasha here talks quite a lot, and then Cosmo says basically nothing. He says these two little words, and that's it, and he's gone. Now, the scene that I needed this footage for had Cosmo talking quite a lot and Kasha saying practically nothing. So my secret to fixing that was keeping the camera on Kasha. And you can see here in the top, you can see the number of edits that I end up having to make. Every time there's a little line right here, that means another edit that I had to make.
Hey, you know those dinosaurs have been giving
And this scene was pretty short and pretty simple, but you can see there are quite a lot of cuts, quite a lot of edits to kind of turn this scene around to Kasha listening instead of Kasha talking. And bonus points if you can tell me what song that is that she's humming to herself.
Fine.
So the new scene was also about 3 times longer than the original scene too. So we're going to move on to another different scene way towards the end, and this is going to be pre-music, so it's just going to be voice and sound effects. But we want to kind of pay attention to the sound effects and how much sound production goes into this, because I replaced all the sounds in my shows usually. So, wow. Where to start? Oh, that video right there, the guy looking, that was actually reversed. Boom, that sound right there. Those sound effects were put through a filter to make them sound like they were underwater or something, so that explosions were happening outside the ship. Ka-ching! Oh, I love that sound effect. That's the sound of somebody pulling a cord on a chainsaw. And this, of course, is a lightsaber sound, which, you know, of course, it's kind of a lightsaber. It's called the Ideon sword. And so every time you see the Ideon swords here in this sequence, there's a pitched down lightsaber sound in it. It's not the original lightsaber sound. It's pitched down. It's a lot lower to make it sound a little more hefty. But anyway, you can see there's a lot of stuff going on in that scene there. So not only, you know, lining the sounds up to make them all sound at the right time, that's easy. The thing is finding the right sound and then the right levels to play them at so they're not smacking you in the face. You know, I like sound effects to be there and to help accentuate things, but I don't like them to, you know, punch you in the face too much, unless it's actually a punch in the face.
Rad?
Rad? I love that. That's rad with a W, kids. So I end up doing things the hard way, if you can't tell. I'm editing, you know, disparate scenes together from a whole series of, you know, 30, 40 some episodes together. So picking out the little different pieces here and there. So it ends up taking quite a lot of time. I've calculated out that for approximately every second, 1 second that you see that I produce in one of these videos, it takes me about 4 minutes to produce each second. So that's how we're doing it the hard way. I'm sure you can find easier ways to make that happen. Anyway, thanks for listening.